morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I have a zit right where I put my lip liner, and if you've had a lip zit, it's the most painful thing. Like, it's not even palpable. It hurts so badly. It brings me to tears. Anyway, so I'm just letting it fester and double in size. Happy Wednesday. We've already been pretty busy. We had an award ceremony, like a school award ceremony. Berkeley got an award. She did a national math competition. It's like a 45-minute test. Sounds fun, doesn't it? All about math, and she placed in the top 10%. So, didn't come from me. I had a private tutor all through high school, and even with a private tutor, I struggled to make a C. So if that's not a testimony in how strong Mike's mathematic genes are, I mean, they strong. Making Viv some lunch, and then I want to go really quick to my friends. I want to go take a cold plunge in my friend's little cold plunge pool because
I want to do a cold plunge.
Because I think I'm gonna buy one. It's supposed to be
those pools are really cold.
Really cold. You're gonna watch me do one today. I've only done it once. I kind of been talking to my doctor, and no, you actually might like it. You like cold.
I don't like
really cold.
No.
Yeah, maybe don't do it. But I've been talking to him about cold plunging and like, is the hype actually really good? Like, is the hype true as far as like it's really good for inflammation? He said yes, definitely would never be a bad thing for you since I have chronic inflammation. And so I'm going to test hers out today, and then because I like it, and I think it's one of the more affordable ones, so I want to try it out and then maybe buy one myself. In the theme of cooling today, when I get back, not really, I plan to do this already, but it does gel with what I'm doing today. I will go over a couple of cooling bedding things that I love for hot sleepers. If you are a hot sleeper, my hormones being all over the place recently, oh my gosh, I'm cold all the time, and then when I'm sleeping, I wake up and it's like I've been rained on. It's gross. So I have tested a few cooling comforters, cooling blankets, cooling pillowcases, and I will share those when I get back for all of my fellow hot sleepers, because it's miserable. It is pouring rain outside right now, and I love it. And nothing but lamps. My house is all quiet and dark. Perfect day to talk about cozy things. Okay. Each slide will have the direct link to the item. I think everything is Amazon. Yes, I'm just going to share a couple of things. Just my top faves for hot sleepers. First, I'm going to share my favorite cooling blanket. This is the one I originally started with, and then I bought a second one for comparison because it also had great reviews. And this is still my favorite. It's a little bit thinner than the other one. That's really the only difference. So if you want a thinner blanket, this one would be my pick for you. This one, Vaughn stole from me. He asked if he could sleep with it because he's a hot sleeper right now, and he never gave it back. So I ordered him a twin, us a king. Even though Mike doesn't really use it, I use it for myself, and I just like wrap myself in it. So good. An amazing cooling blanket. It stays cool on your skin for a really good amount of time, and then when it gets warm, you just kind of roll over and find your new cold spot. This blanket has been a limited time deal for the past 2 days, so I don't know how much longer it will be on sale, but it's a great sale. It's 35% off. It's normally over $200 for the king size, and now it's on sale for $181. The twin size, I think, is $120, and then they even have a kid size. So if you just want it, if you don't want to pay that much and you want a twin just to be like a throw blanket, that's obviously cheaper. I got the gray color. They have multiple colors. And this one is a little thinner than the one I'm about to show you. I also think it's just, I don't know, the material, I feel like it's hailing. Definitely little hail balls. I feel like this one's just a tad bit like buttery, silky, softer. And when I showed Haley the two, she was like, I think they feel exactly the same. And I was like, no, I'm going to close my eyes and swap them around. I'm going to see if I can find which one I like the best. And I did. With my eyes closed, I felt like this one was just a little bit softer. Just my opinion, but they both cool exactly the same. This second cooling comforter, again, just as good as far as the cooling. Again, Haley thinks they feel exactly the same. It is soft. I think because it's more plush, it has a little more filling in it. Maybe that's what's making it feel different. But I've also slept with this one, and it's really great. And again, no difference in my mind as far as cooling ability. I think this one is about $40 cheaper. It has a $50 coupon off right now, $50 off coupon right now. So if you just want to save $42 or whatever, this is great. It's a really good blanket. And so I wanted to have two to compare. I was hoping one would knock one out of the ballpark, but it didn't. They're both really, really great. I would say if you're someone who likes a big cozy comforter, then you probably will like the plush one better. If you're someone who is okay with thin and you want the uber soft and maybe less fluff, go with the first one. But this one's really good. So I wanted to try cooling pillowcases, and there's a 2-pack of pillowcases made by the same company as the first cooling blanket. I slept with this and they are really, really good. They're not like too expensive, but they're not cheap. A 2-pack, I didn't look at the price right now, but they were on sale for $55 for a 2-pack. So I don't know if you think that's affordable or not. I think that if you're a really hot sleeper, it would be worth it. Again, really, really soft to the touch, an instant cool factor. I put it over my cooling pillow, which I'll share in a minute. And it was really, really cool. So I had my cooling pillowcase, I had my cooling blanket on top of me. They made a really good team. So if you're looking for a pillowcase that is specifically for cooling, this one is a really good one. And again, it comes in a 2-pack. And it's hailing. You'll hear those little hail balls. Little bitty. They're tiny, 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 but definitely little hails. My cooling pillow, I've talked about one other time. This is really only going to be a good pillow if you're a stomach sleeper or you just like thin pillows. It's an extremely thin pillow. I love it so much. It's so great. You can see the blue fabric, I think. You can in person. See the blue fabric underneath the pillowcase? Yeah, there you go. And that is the cooling side. So they're both not cooling, and you can immediately tell the difference. So you want to make sure that the blue side is up. I have been sleeping for a few months with this pillow with just a regular pillowcase on top of it. It still worked beautifully. The cooling pillowcase definitely was awesome on it as well. But if you don't want to buy the cooling pillowcases, I'm telling you the pillow is enough with a normal, thin, normal pillowcase. Because that's what I've been using. So it's awesome. You lay down and you can like count to 3, and by the time you get to 3, it like, you feel the cooling on your face. Like a highlight of my day is this pillow. Last cooling item I was shocked by. It's a waffle cooling blanket. However, in my opinion, for me, I don't like this as a comforter. I don't think it's strong enough. I think it's a great blanket for movie nights, watching on your couch, TV. It definitely has a cooling effect to it. I don't know how they do it. I definitely had doubts, which is why I got it. And I typically don't like waffle. I don't think it's super soft. I don't like how it feels. I will say for a waffle, it's soft. It's very thin, and it definitely has a cooling element to it. I don't think it stays cool as long as these guys. Therefore, I'm giving it awesome to add for watching movies and having that. If you want a blanket to feel cozy, but you get hot easily, it's great. It's big. I got the biggest size. I got ivory. It's beautiful. Very, very, very good quality. And again, I don't know how they made it cooling because it definitely is cool to the touch. But I'm deeming it good for a throw and not like a full comforter for the whole night. I've done this.
You can do this.
This is not cool.
We do.
So you're doing good. It's not that bad. You just gotta make sure you get your shoulders in.
What's up? If I can do natural childbirth, I can sit in a bucket of chili water. Oh, babe, don't move anything.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I will say, my toe hurt at first, and now I don't feel it, which is nice.
It's probably because it's numb.
Oh, Dib, don't touch me. Please don't. Thank you. Love you so much.
I feel like you need to go in further.
I'm starting to get warm, so I'm going to sit right here.
But now you're numbing. You need to get your shoulder. Once you get your shoulders in, you get that the gland. It'll start stinging, and it feels so good.
Listen, only go this once.
That's what's gonna help with your thyroid, is getting up there. It is. So you want to help your thyroid?
No, I
Get
don't.
in. Yes,
In this
you
moment,
do.
I don't. I just want to make it past 3 minutes.
You want to help your thyroid. Get in. Get in the neck.
This hurts.
You have to.
My thumbs hurt.
I know. Your toes and your
Bubble just came
fingers.
up my butt, and I swear I had a fart. Just came from nowhere. Okay.
You can do this. Go down.
So you went to bed early. Talk to me.
I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to get you to go down
suck at
more. You need to
engaging
go
me.
down. Sometimes I don't want to talk when I do it. I like to meditate, but you want to talk. So yeah, I've been going to bed early.
Talker.